Israeli and Hamas officials have launched indirect talks in Egypt on a potential ceasefire in Gaza. They're discussing the U.S.-drafted peace plan to end the war on the eve of its second anniversary. The negotiations focus on a ceasefire's first stage that includes the partial withdrawal of Israeli forces and the release of hostages in exchange for Palestinian prisoners.
Smoke rose over Gaza City today as officials were in Egypt ahead of talks. This after Israel continued with airstrikes this weekend, despite Trump's order to stop. Many uncertainties remain about the peace plan, including the disarmament of Hamas and the future governance of Gaza.
Yes, there are technical talks happening right now in Egypt amongst Special Envoy Witkoff and Mr. Kushner, as well as their respective parties from all sides. What we saw take place on Friday, and I have not commented on that from the podium yet, is truly remarkable. You've seen all sides of this conflict agree that this war needs to end and agree to the 20-point framework that President Trump proposed. It's an incredible achievement.
Trump's 20-point roadmap for peace calls for an immediate end to the war and then gives Hamas 72 hours to release all Israeli hostages. After that, it has Israel set free 250 prisoners and 1,700 detainees. The plan also involves Israel's eventual withdrawal from Gaza. For the first time, Israeli leaders are publicly agreeing to that idea. Pressure to end the conflict is growing after Israel tried to assassinate a Hamas ceasefire delegation in Qatar. A UN inquiry says Israel is committing genocide in Gaza. Today, Israelis on the streets of Tel Aviv say they hope for a deal to secure the release of hostages and an end to the war.
It's like an open wound. The hostages, I really can't believe it's been almost 2 years. It's been 2 years that they are not at home. All of the country, it's like all of our heart is not complete until they're home.
I feel very uncertain. I'm crossing my fingers. I think along with, the entire world right now, whether in Israel or any other country, I'm uncertain about our future.
I feel like it's been a very frustrated 2 years. I remember when it started, nobody really thought it's going to take 2 years to end the war. Everyone thought it's just another war, take a few months.
Meanwhile, Swedish activist Greta Thunberg arrived in Greece to a cheering pro-Palestinian crowd after she and hundreds of other activists captured by Israel on the high seas were deported following an attempt to bring aid to Gaza.
The Global Samud Flotilla was the biggest ever attempt to break Israel's illegal and inhumane siege by sea. And it is a story of global international solidarity, of people stepping up when our governments failed to do so, of people saying that my leaders, so-called leaders who are supposed to represent me, who continue to fuel a genocide, death and destruction.
Israel said it expelled 171 activists today, including Thunberg, bringing the total deported so far to 341 out of 479 people it detained when it captured the flotilla.